The birth of a child with Down syndrome always requires extra effort from parents to raise them, and many write them off from active society. Today we will tell you the real story of one hero. The parents of a boy named Valerio from the Italian city of Pescara knew about their child's diagnosis long before he was born. After being born with Down syndrome, instead of being fended off, he was raised as a healthy boy. He never once heard the phrases, "You are sick," or "You are unable to do this or that." Every year he grew up like all the other kids. He was even given swimming lessons when he was 3 years old. Surprisingly, Valerio became very fond of sports, even participating in children's Olympics with regular kids. Every summer, his family would go on vacation to the coast, where the waters were calm. It was perfect for the kids' training. However, the day the boy became famous throughout Italy as a hero would portend a different fate. The sea was so rough that even experienced athletes would not have dared to enter the water. Resting on the shore, Valerio saw two girls who were trying to get out of the water 20 meters from the shore. Not only were the waves in their way, they were carrying the girls farther and farther away. Their mother could do nothing but watch in despair from the shore and helplessly call for help. The people standing nearby did not dare to jump into the water, and those who did had to save themselves so that the waves would not carry them away too. The girls' voices grew more and more distant by the second. Without a second's hesitation, the young boy called out his father, and they both jumped into the water. Once in the water, the boy couldn't even see them. He instead allowed himself to be guided by the girls' screams. Even despite his skills, it was difficult for him to stay afloat. At one moment, he saw a girl struggling under the weight of the sea, and with all his strength in his fists, he dived after her. The girl was being dragged underwater and soon lost consciousness. Valerio reached the girl, wrapped one arm around her neck, and began to swim toward the shore. The boy's sight was darkened by clouds of billowing waves. Yet he continued to swim as hard as he could. Once he made it to shore, only one thing consumed his mind: go back for the second girl. There were people waiting for him on the shore, and the second one was rescued by his father as she was closer. As it turned out, the girls were 8 and 10 years old. They were playing on the shore in knee-deep water, and suddenly the big waves carried them away. The girl's mother thanked Valerio incessantly. But the biggest reward for Valerio was saving the girls. The most interesting thing is that the guy became a celebrity in a matter of days. All the newspapers and magazines wrote about him. He became a local hero. The Italian sports minister himself awarded him the Medal of Valor, and at the same time his parents were applauded for bringing up such a fine son. All the journalists turned their attention to how his mom managed to raise a hero with Down syndrome. His mother only smilingly answered that Down syndrome is not a disability, but a peculiarity. Those living with it are no different from other children. Each of us is capable of many things. Society itself educates its heroes with attitudes, without dividing people into classes.